What's up, sleepyheads? Is anybody else a little tired? I mean, I'm pre-recording this video, and I'm tired just thinking about the fact that we have to be up at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Apple, can we please change it back to midnight? That was just better for the whole world, quite honestly. It is pre-order day for the iPhone 12, October 16th, 2020. But this year, it's a little bit different. This is not for all iPhones. This is actually only for a couple of models, both the 6.1-inch versions. I feel like both the most interesting phones are actually shipping pre-orders on the 6th of November and then actually on your doorstep on the 13th. These are going to be on our doorsteps on October 23rd, but it's just the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro. Marked improvements in both, but definitely not like the biggest different devices for the year. Those are later. So I want to go over which devices I'm getting, why, colors, configurations, and maybe it'll help you with your order. Maybe you're just curious. I don't know. Drop a like down below. Hit subscribe for more. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first of all, which device am I getting? I am going with the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 Pro. One, because that's the only Pro you can pre-order right now, and two, I genuinely think this is the right size for me. I'm used to the 5.8-inch like iPhone 10 style. I've used the iPhone 10, 10s, and 11 Pro, all 5.8 inches. So the screen is just a little bit bigger this year, which I think will be just about right. Color-wise, guys, I mean, is there any other color to go with this year? I mean, like, listen, the gold is compelling. I would say, looking at this, like, the gold it was close this year. It was closer than I thought it would be. Gold is usually not high on my list. They tweaked how they made the gold on the 12 Pros. I mean, it looks great. It looks great in every image. But Pacific Blue is what I gotta send. Last year, I didn't get Midnight Green, and literally the entire year I regretted it. I had Space Gray, so, you know, it looked nice. Looked pretty nice, but it was no Midnight Green. So I'm going with Pacific Blue. I just feel like the wallpaper is the best. I mean, you're going to get all the wallpapers on all the phones, but the blue is it. This year, before Apple upped the storage, I was going to intentionally upgrade to 128 gigabytes because I plan to use this as my personal device, and 64 just wasn't cutting it. It was just like a little bit less than what I needed, what I wanted. So the fact that it's default this year is perfect because that means your boy doesn't have to pay any extra money for this phone. This is just $1,000 straight up. All right, I mean just $1,000 buckaroos straight up, bro tendos. I mean, listen, is it pricey? Is it reasonable? I guess that depends on how wealthy you are. I think it's an expensive phone, and I am gonna do retail price. I know Apple is offering financing. I know like pretty much every carrier is, but I mean $1,000. I'll just pay it off, get the pain over with before more Apple purchases come up, like the next set of iPhone 12 Pro and not Pro models that come out in November. You know, can't wait for that bankroll. Now, I'm also gonna be pre-ordering the iPhone 12, and I'll tell you why in a second. But let's say hypothetically that all the phones would have been available today. I'm talking 12 mini, 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max. Would my decision be different for the phone I'm carrying in my pocket? No, it wouldn't. But the 12 mini comes damn close because that phone, I have a dummy unit of it. It just feels so good in your hand. It's so portable. It's crazy thin and light. Compared to the 11, it is a astounding upgrade for engineering, where the 12 Pros from the 11 Pros don't really weigh that much less. I think it's like maybe even a little bit more in some cases, but the thinness and lightness of the 12 mini are appealing. The Pro Max, the 6.7-inch phone, like I'm really intrigued by the significant 20-hour battery life like last year, and the camera with like so much more light in the main lens. It's compelling, but 6.7 inches is gigantic. Okay, I've never been a big phone guy. I'm gonna give all these phones a fair share, but lucky for me, I'm getting the phone that I want on launch day, like the earliest that I possibly can on October 23rd. Even if all the phones are available, my heart lies like with this mid-range Pro phone, even if it is in a weird spot, and even if it doesn't really make sense to get, because I'm also going to be getting the iPhone 12, and I mean that. I'm getting both because I want to review this phone. If I was not so into the camera upgrades on the Pro in general, I think I'd be going with the 12. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I have an iMac Pro, I have an iPad Pro, I have a MacBook Pro. Like, am I legally allowed to not get the iPhone 12 Pro? Like, I don't know. I'm lucky enough to afford it. I just feel like there's something about it, especially that blue color that gets me. I mean, the marketing is great per usual. Now, as for the iPhone 12, honestly, the red was a close second to the color I'm going to be picking up. But is this boring? I don't know. I'm getting blue again. Is this rational? Do you guys feel the same way? Are you getting blue on your iPhone 12? Maybe you're skipping the iPhone 12. Maybe you're like, screw this phone. I don't need this. I think the blue looks so good. I think the wallpaper for the blue looks good. I mean, I don't know. Black, white, green. The green's pretty cool. It looks very similar to the new iPad Pro, but yeah, my heart lies with blue. I'm going to use this as a secondary device, so I'm going to keep it at 64. If I was doing this as my main device, absolutely I'd do 128. But I'm cool with 64 on the iPhone 12. And I'm cool with blue, and I'm cool with paying full price here. Honestly, I think this is a somewhat reasonably priced phone for what you're getting. Like, even the camera upgrades on the 12 in general are really good. The design, I can't wait to actually like use it regularly. I think it's cool. But yeah, phone I'm getting, phone I wanted the most out of everything, iPhone 12 Pro in Pacific Blue and 128 gigabytes. That's my pre-order, and I want to hear about yours down below in the comments section. Did you get lucky? Tweet me at iup_date with what you decided to pick up, or comment down below in the comment section. Hopefully you guys can go back to bed, get some good sleep before the weekend. It is Friday. I don't know if that matters during the pandemic thing, but it is Friday. We made it through another week, 7 days until these arrive at our front door, and you can bet, the haters said it wouldn't happen. You can bet there's going to be content on iUpdate that day. You can bet that I'm going to be covering this phone. All right, you guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.